Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got him. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy! We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to fight...
My lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine!
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Boy, do I have plans for you. You got it back. Please? Don't flatter yourself.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy. Carry her. Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now. Hello? Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all of the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did. Huh. Who's the Guardian? I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's Mother. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Look, it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope. That though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Amir missed it. I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there's still some corrupt developers out there that can be set free. Some other help people need. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else? Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you, more time has passed than you likely realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens, for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world, in that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrote. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrote.
yeah. We heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice. What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay, tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you. What was that?
The ball!
And that, ladies and gents, was God of War. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you, much appreciated. Man, God of War. Like, okay, let me start by saying, what I'm about to say, it might seem like I'm about to crap on the God of War franchise. I don't want it to seem like that. Like, I respect anyone who, you know, I respect people's opinions, even if I disagree or agree or whatnot. If you guys disagree or agree, like, I don't care. Like, I respect your opinion nonetheless. But man, I've never been that into the God of War games, aside from the action. Like, the action's bar none one of the best action games in the history of video games. The God of War franchise action's awesome. From the cool executions and the boss fights, freaking amazing. I played God of War 1 and 2, loved them, played them all the way to completion. Then God of War 3, never owned it on the PS3, but I picked up the remastered version on PS4, which came out in 2014 or 2015, one of those 2 years. And I'm like, yeah, I played like 20 and 30 minutes. It really didn't speak to me. I'm like, the action, the gameplay feels, you know, more or less the same as the previous God of War games. But I'm like, like the story of God of War is really interesting with Kratos and him killing his family and him going after the gods, getting revenge and all that, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, it is interesting and whatnot, him, you know, finally getting what he wants in God of War 3. But I didn't finish the game. I decided to watch, I made like a movie game cutscene night and decided to watch all the cutscenes of God of War 3. I'm like, that was really cool, but I really didn't need to play it. But now this time around with this new God of War, aka God of War 4, they revamped the gameplay, and the gameplay is all new, game mechanics, the location, which I'm so freaking sick of Greek mythology. Like, I'm sick of the creek of Greek mythology. Like, I've learned it in school for like ever since I think intermediate school or in junior high. I've learned it for 5 years in school for language art English class. I'm like, Coach Cortez, do we really need to keep learning about Greek mythology? We know about the freaking giant cyclone teeth claw thing in the damn ocean. We don't need to learn it anymore. Anyways, I just lost my train of thought. But then, yeah, just new God of War, new gameplay, new location, like the story and whatnot was very interesting. And playing it and beating it, I'm like, wow. The environments, the locations, amazing. The story, pretty darn great. The gameplay, amazing. And the characters, fleshed out. And even the side characters, I actually really love and care about them. Like, I love Brooke and, what's his brother's name? Sindri. And Atreus, freaking awesome, aka Loki. And there's Kratos, which, like, wow, I actually care about Kratos, which is like, plus, let me add, Kratos has a sense of humor a little bit in this game. And a couple of videos ago, during the Black Rune mission, he makes a comment like, when Mimir would say, hey, you could take that or whatnot to Atreus, and Kratos was like, something like that, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, yeah, go ahead, take that, boy, so you could bring it along on our adventures, and we could butter our breads while we're on our journey. And Mimir's like, this is why people don't like you. I'm like, wow, Kratos having a sense of humor a little bit? Wow, like that blew my freaking mind. So I'm like, oh, like intense, freaking intense. I really like this game. Like, I'm surprised how much I enjoyed God of War 4. Oh yeah, God of War, ladies and gents. What an amazing game. I highly recommend picking it up. You probably already have. Awesome game. Cannot wait to see where this game goes next. Definitely with that secret quote unquote secret ending with Thor showing up. So that all ought to be fun. Like, I cannot wait for that. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, ladies and gents, just want to touch on this for a little bit. For my next full gameplay walkthrough, I'm planning on doing a full walkthrough of the Destiny 2 Warmind expansion, which comes out May 8th. I'll be expecting part 1 of that walkthrough on May 8th. After that, I think I'm going to be doing, the Devil May Cry 2 walkthrough. I need to finish up that, which is pretty much me doing the road to, hopefully, fingers crossed, an announcement of a Devil May Cry 5, hopefully at either Microsoft or Sony's E3 this year. I've already done a walkthrough of Devil May Cry 4, 1, and 3, so I just need to complete 2. And that's about it with the walkthroughs, yes, maybe so. And there's nothing in the first half of May. Towards the end, there's Detroit Become Human and State of Decay 2. Very excited for those games. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you. Much appreciated. Before I let you guys go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video. If you guys like what you saw, please subscribe for more content. It helps out the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, family, cats, and dogs, and whoever who not. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. And I also have a Patreon page. If you guys could please go over there, donate, starting at the $2 tier, so I can keep making cool shits and that's over here at this youtube.com/Baytuh. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh. And without further ado, ladies and gents, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us, here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.